Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise. Last time we started designing an adventurous house, and this time we'll try to finish this up and move on to the next house. I was giving it some thought, and I think I want to change the flooring. I feel like the stone pattern is honestly a little bit like, maybe a little bit too neat to fit in with the rest of the aesthetic. So I might swap out to something a little bit more like, overgrown like this. I think that actually works a lot better. I also might move the signpost. It almost feels a little bit too, like, it almost doesn't really match the overall aesthetic. Other than that, though, I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I could put in instead of that little signpost. Like, we already have the tree in the corner. Maybe I'll put a torch in the corner with this little bucket. Yeah, beyond that, I feel like I'm mostly done here. It's just a couple, like, small fine-tuning things I had to decide on. And we're good to go. How's that vacation home coming along? Is it ready? I'm so excited I hardly know what to do with myself. I can't wait to take a look all around the place. Ain't that something? Outstanding work. I couldn't have done it better myself. Now that it's all done, why not set a spell and cool your heels? Assuming you're not busy, that is. I figured as much. Well, I can't thank you enough for all your hard work. Come by for a visit anytime. Welcome back, Jonathan. Alright, this time you've earned 15,000 Poki. Finished for today, or will you work a little longer? Great. It's always a good idea to chat with folks who are visiting our island and talk up the business. Good luck! So, next up is going to be... wow, I don't think I've ever seen this villager before, but we've actually designed a lot of cafes, so I think I'll actually pass. Let's go with you. Sorry, I'm here for some private time, so no pictures or autographs, right? Hey, wait up! You're one of those folks who design vacay homes, aren't you? So I want a vacay home, but I need a vacay housing specialist to help me set it up. Can you do that? Squee, you're the best. Now let's get you working on my vacay palace. Let's get this party started. For my dream vacay palace, I'm thinking of something like... Oh, that's very nice. I really like your concept. Alright, now the next step is for you to choose an island for the client, Jonathan. My ever after home. I almost feel like, somewhere where you have, like, steps, like, leading up might actually be nice. Very dramatic. But again, we've actually used a lot of the places that fit that description. I guess this works. Amazing! Perfecto! I can't wait to see it. The home we prepare for you can either have 1 floor or 2 floors. Which would you prefer? Oh wow, what should I pick? One is trendy, the other chic, both would work for me. Hey, which would you suggest? Yeah, that's a good call. I'll take a 1-floor place. Now, Penelope, we found a good location and settled on the floor plan, so it's time to head out. Jonathan, please lead Penelope to the site, and best of luck. Oh my gosh, this is the perfect spot. My vacay home will be right here. I'm super excited. Alright, Jonathan, I'm going to leave you to it. I don't think I've ever seen Penelope before. There are a lot of villagers where it's like, I think I might recognize them, but Penelope is definitely one that I've, like, never seen before. I feel like there's actually kind of a difference in design between characters based on game. Like, I feel like a lot of the early Animal Crossing characters are a lot more, like, simplistic, while the later Animal Crossing characters are very, like, elaborate in terms of, like, their overall designs. And Penelope definitely falls into the latter category based on, like, her ears being like a ribbon, which is kind of an interesting aesthetic choice. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. Let's see what we can do here. So there's this gazebo. Put this, I guess, here. There's also a well, so I'm trying to decide what to do with the well. I'm also going to actually move this path down. So it actually lines up better with the gazebo path. And then set up a path going up to the house itself, like so. This is actually a weird path to try to set up, in terms of like how it lines up with the actual house. Maybe yeah, just do something like that for the upper level. Just kind of go all out with a pathing, and like have a path on this entire upper part, and then move the tree somewhere, I guess, or just get rid of it. That's also an option. Yeah, I might just do this and then just pave all of this. You can't terraform in this, I just realized. Like, yeah, you can't, like, terraform the actual island part, which is kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure how to feel about that, to be honest, because on one hand, I almost feel like that would defeat the purpose of giving you, like, preset islands, but on the other hand, it actually would be kind of nice to just make small adjustments to some of the islands. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to feel about that. Let's just actually do this. So yeah, it's like all path, basically, for the sake of consistency. It's actually hard to line this up, because of, like, the symmetry of this. And the well, I'm also really not sure what to do with. Maybe put it by the house. It almost doesn't feel like it matches, though. Maybe, like, some street lights. I almost feel like the ones with banners actually fit better for, like, Penelope's aesthetic. What else can we include? Not a whole lot is actually listed here. Maybe some flower beds. I'll decide the actual color of them when I actually decide on the house color. Probably the really fancy house again. Again, since she has, like, the pink ribbon, we'll go with a pink roof, probably, like that. Actually, I think the other one looks better. But yeah, it's kind of weird having a character who basically has, like, ears, but they're like a ribbon. Like, it's a very unique design. And again, they tended to have a lot more unique designs. I guess when you have 400, you definitely have to think outside the box a little bit more in terms of, like, yeah, unique villager designs. In terms of a door plate, I feel like something like this will fit nicely. It's also nice being able to actually customize these without having to rely on, like, having to basically go to, Reese and Cyrus to customize some of these like you would in the main game. Okay, now I'm running out of room. I actually might move this up here, for some added decor. put this by the door, I guess. I almost feel like this is one of the more crowded exteriors we've actually had, to the point where I'm not entirely sure what to do with all this, this stuff. I almost feel like maybe a flatter house setup would have actually been better, because then there'd be a little bit more room to actually put everything. Because as is, it's actually going to be a little crowded outside. I mean, you can pass through the gazebo. It might be a little clunky, though. So I might actually put that there. Let me move the street lamps down. Or put the street lamps, like, here, on either side of this little path. But it kind of awkwardly blocks the actual main path to the house, which is the one downside of doing it this way. But it's fine. Yeah, put these little flower beds for some extra decor. Gazebo, center it like so. The well, I guess, can go here. Again, it's not the most elegant design, but it works. And yeah, I think that takes care of the outside. And moving on to the inside, we have a single piece of furniture, which is a far cry from what we just had to design. A lot of ranch furniture, which is not entirely what I would have expected. I would imagine something slightly more elegant for an ever-after home. Like, the antique stuff almost feels better to me, but then again, because there's the ranch cupboard, I almost want to stick with the ranch theme for the interior. So yeah, that's just kind of like a weird design choice I'm not entirely sure how to feel about. Fancy mirror, sure. Tea set, go with that. This little drapery I think might also look nice, and put in a chandelier as well. Ooh, falling snow would be good if I hadn't designed everything around a spring aesthetic for the outside. Something to consider actually is looking at everything, because if there's like a falling snow wall, then you might want to actually go for like a winter house instead of like a summer house. Also, we're actually, there's no undo, which is, I guess, something I probably should have pointed out a little bit sooner, or realized a little bit sooner. Yeah, you can't really undo anything, so if you accidentally delete or add something you don't want, you have to like manually remove it, which is kind of a bummer. Case in point, I keep pressing Y instead of X because I want to go and customize, but yeah, I keep selecting the wrong option. Change the ranch furniture to a dark brown to match the room aesthetic. But as I was going to say, we're actually getting really close to the end of the main part of the DLC. Obviously, there's still plenty to do. But in general, like, we're almost to our milestone. If my count is correct, which I think it is, we should actually be at house number... This should be number 29. So yeah, in theory, we should only have like one more house to build after this until we reach our milestone of 30 houses built. And we'll have to go from there in terms of what else we can do in Happy Home Designer. So yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure how this will work, so I'm actually kind of excited to see how this goes. But obviously we still have a couple more houses, so I probably shouldn't be getting too ahead of myself here. I might set the mirror on this dresser instead. Tea can go over on this little table, like so. And then I should probably find something to put on the fireplace. What I should put on the fireplace is a very good question. Not a lot of options here. Maybe like the doll. That might work. And I almost feel like I need something else, like a plant, to put in. just for some added decor, but I'm trying to figure out what the best choice would be. Again, the sort of mixing and matching of themes is really fascinating. So you can actually take these basic themes in like radically different directions depending on your personal preference. Like you could go for more of an antique theme. I went with ranch furniture because that was what was provided to us originally. But yeah, you could definitely do some very experimental designing. Based on what they've given you here. Let's put another plant over here. I think this will match okay, I hope. And even though this doesn't quite match the ranch aesthetic, I think this will be close enough that it'll fit nicely. Yeah, it's a slightly off shade of brown from the actual ranch furniture's theming, but I think it's close enough. Alright, so I think we're done here. Is everything ready? Sweet! I've been waiting for this. Thanks so much for today. Since you're here, do you want to hang out for a bit? Hey, no worries, Jonathan. You're always welcome here. Bye! Welcome back. Here's the 15,000 Poke I owe you for a job well done. Now, I believe Nico has an important announcement for us. Take it away. Thanks, Lottie. I suppose it's nothing too surprising, but I'm pleased to announce that the venue is ready. I went all out and put up decorations all over the place. I think folks will really enjoy them. Thanks for all your help, Nico. It'd also be nice to have some music to make the event really pop. That reminds me, Wardle, didn't you once say you know someone in the music biz? Any chance they could handle the music at the venue? Leave it to me. Continue your excellent work on vacation homes, Jonathan. It shouldn't be too long until we get permission to work on the next facility. I'm counting on you. Thanks, everyone. Okay, do you want to call it a day, or do you want to keep working a bit longer? Alright, take it easy and rest up. Because I'm not entirely sure how this final stretch of the game works, because I'm pretty sure we're on our final house before the final facility and the music venue celebration, I am going to actually stop here. Says it costs 18,900 Poke for an antique cash register. Says it costs 1,100 Poke for a fish container. It says it costs 2,700 Poke for an operating room cart. It says it costs 5,000 Poke for a patchwork low table. So yeah, we're chipping away at our goal for spending 200,000 Poke. I already have this, so I didn't feel like buying another one, since I already ordered a bunch from the Nook shopping app off-screen. And yeah, next time we'll design what, if my count is correct, will be our 30th house. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing: New Horizons Happy Home Paradise.